Aren't we scaring the fish? Is this what we're supposed to be using? Why haven't we caught anything yet?
Please don't stab me. Stab what? Ooh, come here. Hey guys, happy Thursday. Welcome back. Let's jump right into it. This is a scatter rap. This is a cool little crankbait, and it was perfect because one of the things that I wanted to do this year was spend some time with crankbaits and really get a little bit more experience, just get a little bit better at using them. One of the things that this bait does is it has this erratic lip on the front of it, and so the bait doesn't track perfectly straight as it's coming through the water. It goes left and right. Now, I don't know if guys are typically trolling this bait or if they're casting this bait, but for me, it seemed like a good fit because I knew that I could cast it from shore and it would add in action to the crank that I didn't know how to do myself. I also took a tiny child rig for my finesse presentation because I wanted to try something that hid the exposed hook that I had been using on previous trips. There were pros and cons to that, and we'll talk about that in the video. Also, good news, Leslie caught some bass this morning herself. She's getting better, and that goes along with my two goals on this channel. One is to just get better, to improve, and two is to hopefully fish with the man here, Richard Gene, the fishing machine, at some point. Now those two are the best goals you could have, in my opinion, and that's a fact. He's awesome. I hope I get a chance to fish with him at some point. So away we go, my friends. Happy Thursday. God bless America. Let's fish.
Thursday night fishing.
For today's rig rundown, we're using a rod that I built out of an American Tackle blank. It comes in just under 6 feet. I paired that with a Shimano Solstice 2000 and 8-pound Vanish fluorocarbon. For the scatter wrap, I'm using a Browning medallion rod. It's a little bit longer, and I'm pairing that with an Abu Garcia Aura with 10-pound test fluorocarbon. What's up, my dudes and my dudettes? It's time to head out and do a little bit of fishing from shore again today, but we're gonna try two different presentations. One of the things we're gonna throw is a scatter wrap. I can almost guarantee that other people are not coming into this lake and throwing a scatter wrap. The other thing we're gonna do is we're gonna try something called the tiny child rig. I'm using a 6-inch big turd, and I don't know what the color is. It's probably like dreamsicle or some lily pad lollipop or I don't know, some goofy color. The weight goes in the bottom of the bait. You Texas rig the opposite end, and then as you pull it through the water, the weight's on the bottom. So if it comes through the water like this, if you pause it, it goes back towards the fish on the fall slightly, which is supposed to be the advantage. And no matter what happens, I'm gonna be happy because this morning, my friend Leslie, who you guys know, sent me some pictures from the lake, and she caught 2 bass. One of them was darn near a 3-pounder if it wasn't over 3, and she was super excited, and I said, what did you catch it on? And she said, I was using the bait that you gave me when we were at the lake the other day. So thank you. Do you want to try one of these? This is what we caught the most fish on this morning.
Whatever you think. I mean, I truly have no idea what I'm doing.
And it just melts my heart. What a nice gift in the morning that she's out catching fish and I was able to help her. That's cool, man. That's what it's all about. All of these things, all these improvements are so important, and they mean a lot to me. And that's why I share all this stuff. So let's go get some fish. Let's go try some new presentations. Let's learn a little something. Let's get better.
Ow, we're gonna go straight to the tiny child rig because I don't just want to start ripping my Rapala around. And I know there could be fish under here, but I've also had a lot of snags. Let's see how that looks. Oh yeah, it comes at you and then it goes back. See how weedless it is coming up over the railing. Oops. I gotta practice casting. Okay, second cast, not too bad. I got people down the shoreline fishing and they're complaining because they didn't catch nothing, so stay down there. Little guy. Let's clean this crap off of here. It's pretty good, that's my second cast of the week. My goal is to catch 1 fish a week. Used to fishing weightless, so literally anything's gonna seem kind of heavy. I got a big turtle over here. The wind just picked up a little bit. That's gonna get bit. Saw the line moving. Are you just gonna lay there? Little bass. Just a little bass. It's a sharp hook. Little guy. There's my weight popping out. I feel bad for the guy down the way because his old lady was yelling at him.
Aren't we scaring the fish? Is this what we're supposed to be using? Why haven't we caught anything yet?
Sitting there eating my McDonald's and he's getting reamed. Are you going fishing?
Yeah.
Holy smokes, that's awesome.
I'm going fishing because my school came out of my fishing rod.
Oh, it came out?
Yeah. Yeah, you only got one fish so far.
Good for you.
Don't take off my helmet. Score!
There we go. There we go. That was a quick release. Quick release. That hasn't happened with the exposed jig head yet. With the weight on the bottom of the bait, they can swing that back and forth. Oh, come here. Don't do that. Kind of cool deal, man. That was on the tiny child rig out, probably about 30 feet. Picked it up and started swimming with it. I lost another one about this size too. A lot of spunk in this one. A lot of spunk. Good fish. All right, Bubs. I have a feeling you're gonna kick pretty hard. All right, so that's 4. Nothing of any size, but we're still throwing just little stuff. The big turd. This is about the size of the bait fish I've seen in here.
Is this what we're supposed to be using? Why haven't we caught anything yet?
Oh, dude caught a bass. Good for him. Awesome, dude. Good for you. Stick that right in her face. That is the worst place to put your hook keeper. Can I tell you how many times I've got the line stuck in there, and as I'm reeling it thumps and it feels like a fish. This is the Scatter Rap. This is where we saw him busting the other morning. You see these fish flopping over here? We'll see if they're around. Oh, you're bloody, and you're gonna shake and bust this thing off of me. So, let me get a grip on you. There, that's why we carry these guys with us today. Get back. Fishing it essentially like I would a swim bait. Cast, reel. Makes sense. Not really trying to hit a bunch of stuff, not really trying to bounce it off stuff. If it does, it does. I think it's the weather. All of a sudden they start biting. Okay. Please don't stab me. Please don't stab me in the hand. I don't like trebles. It's another little guy. What the heck? Good gravy. It's cool though. It's a good sign. Right next to shore like that other one too. Uh-oh, what do you got? The dinks are on fire. Oh no. It's a little bit better fish. Come here. Come here. I got 10-pound fluoro on. You're not gonna pop off that easy, but cool. I've not caught a lot of crankbait fish in my life, so this is really neat. Another decent one on a crankbait on the Scatter Rap. That's 3 on the Scatter Rap. I've caught less than 5 fish on crankbaits in my life, so this is cool. Just a chunky little dude. This is going well, and we got weather moving in behind us. We got wind and we got thunder, so picture and release. Cool, man. Ready? Give me a kick. Ooh! See ya. I don't know if they're surgical pliers or surgical tweezers or what, but they lock, and I've been locking them right here. So they're just hanging off a strap on my backpack. That's been very useful so far, because I do not want to stick my hand in their mouth with these trebles, especially because I'm pulling them out before they're like completely exhausted. But they're all hitting right next to shore though. They did not like my rattle trap the other day, but like I said before, everybody's coming in here throwing rattle traps. There's a chance that they're familiar with those rattle traps. I don't want to be like everybody else. When everybody else zigs, you zag. That's a Ron Lindner quote. When everybody zigs, you zag. I'm sure somebody else said it too, but Ron's the man, so's Al. Like them both. All right, couple casts with the other one. Really want to catch another fish. I'd like to catch one like my boy did the other day. That was a nice fish. You got one? Okay, hold your, okay, slow down. Put your rod tip straight up. That's a nice fish. Put your rod tip up. Rod tip up. Yes, dude. Look at that fish. That's a 2-pounder. He done good. Man, this thing casts like a bullet. Somebody got it. Oh, come here. Coming running right towards me. Oh, that's a nice one. Stay down for a minute. You're kind of feisty. Oh boy. It's kind of what I was looking for. Not a giant, but a 1.5 pounds. And here comes the rain. Here comes the rain. Get that hook out your mouth. Yes. Here comes the rain. I don't want to go. Nice fish. I like it very much. Picture and release to try to fish before the sky opens up. Okay, let's do that. Thank you very much. You are a healthy little fish. Ooh, you're feisty still. I like when I set the hook and you can feel the weight. Let's get another one. They're in here. I got like 2 minutes. We can do it. Come on now. This is stereotypical one more cast territory that we're in right here. That is not what we're looking for, but it is a fish. I didn't even stick that. Oh, I got that right in the roof of your mouth. Sorry. Bye. Grow bigger. Just fun. I mean, it's a good afternoon. I'm just happy to be contacting fish after last year. Well, after my whole life. Had a lot of rough years, not knowing what I was doing, not being able to find any fish, not experimenting with the different presentations, forcing stuff where I shouldn't have been using it. Made things a lot harder on myself than I had to, which is what started the whole minimalist fisherman thing. That's where that all comes from. I started to have success at the end of last year, but success was 8 fish at the end of the year. 8 fish was enough for me to go, you know what? These changes I made, they actually really helped. I bet these would help a lot of other people. And now I'm applying those changes. I think I'm over 70 fish so far this year, and we haven't even gone up north yet. It's a nice change. It's a really nice change. I hope some of you guys get something out of this and you're able to do, make similar moves, have similar success, catch similar fish or better fish. Okay, last one. For real, last one. That's it. So I get to pick up somebody's Parmesan soggy goldfish. That's sick. Quit leaving your crap around, people. It's not cool. Ugh. That was a good one. Got a couple on the scatter wrap, which is cool. That's the first more, I would consider that more of a power presentation, essentially a crankbait. And then the rest of them came on that tiny child rig, which really, was there an advantage over just the exposed jig head with the hula stick? I think the advantage is that the big turd and the hula stick are both the right size. Based on the bait fish they're skinny bait fish, and based on whatever they are that I've seen flopping and skipping across the top, they're about that size. That was really cool. That was a really successful day. I don't know what else to say about it. I'm very grateful for that. Well, Leslie, you weren't the only one that caught fish this morning, even though yours dwarfed mine, but that's okay. I'm happy for you. Thanks for coming along. I hope you guys had a little bit of fun. Thanks for watching these videos. It makes me want to get better, and it makes me want to keep making them. And I really appreciate it, because that's
it helps me improve myself. So I appreciate the support and the feedback from you guys. It means a lot. It really does. Even if all you do is watch a video, even if you don't make a comment, it means a lot. Thank you for taking time out of your day. I appreciate it. Let's keep fishing. Let's get better. We'll see ya.